This week on the Reseller Locker Room podcast, we sit down with the fine ladies of Consignment Chat.
Flip or die. The Resellers Locker Room podcast. The Resellers of entertainment and zero instruction. Out on the road hitting thrift store gold. Three wild men with stories untold. Beard kings growling, Rocky Tops wild. CJ's laughing like a metalhead child. Sipping brews in a cheap motel. Talking deals and tales we never sell. This ain't no class, it's a backstage pass to the resale game with some serious sass. Flip or die. We're living fast in the reseller sky.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Reseller Locker Room podcast. My name is Ben, the Rocky Top Picker, followed by Alex, the Beard King Picker, Jefferson of Jefferson's Flips with the brand new username. Isn't that special? And then we have the ladies from the podcast here on YouTube, Consignment Chat, Samantha, Molly, and Libby. Welcome, ladies, to the locker room.
Y'all.
Hello.
Hey, thanks for having us.
Yes, we're so excited to be here. You guys have the best intro. It's an awesome intro.
Yeah,
I was rocking out. I didn't want it to end.
I was rocking with you. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, we don't want to waste any more time, ladies. I know that me and the fellas are anxious to learn about each of you as individual resellers, and then we want to move into your podcast show, and we got a lot in common with one another, of course. And we were all in Nashville at the Nashville meetup, but unfortunately, I don't know about the other guys, but I didn't get an opportunity to meet you three.
No.
So, but I'm thrilled that you're here on the show with us now. And let's start with Samantha. I want you to tell our audience and tell us, give us your background, what you used to do for a living, Samantha, and what turned you on to reselling, and how do you work your business?
Okay. So I'm in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. So I'm way up in the middle of nowhere. I can see Canada outside my window.
Wow.
And I actually was in healthcare from like the age of 17 on. That was my life, my career, my everything. And during COVID, I burnt out from that and couldn't do it anymore. I have been reselling like really part-time since about 2010. And I was just, I organized for people. I would organize their pantries and their cupboards and stuff. And they wanted to throw everything away. And I was like, no. I could list it on Facebook and have somebody pick it up like right now. So I did a lot of flipping on Facebook, and that's what turned into consignment and selling stuff for other people. So I did it super part-time. I tell everybody I did it for the sushi and the Starbucks. That's what it, my husband could not complain about how much sushi or Starbucks I had if I was paying for it myself. So, but when you're only doing enough to have sushis on Tuesday and Starbucks here and there, and then you come home crying, telling your husband that you couldn't take it anymore, you quit your job. And he says, oh, okay, what next? And I live in such a rural area that the next closest hospital system is like a couple counties away. Like we ran everything for hundreds of miles. And he's like, so now what? And I'm like, I think I'm going to sell stuff on eBay. I had 20 items on eBay when I quit my job. And wow. I was the breadwinner. Yeah. So I went all in, and now
that took a lot of guts.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if it was guts or if it just got to the point where I quit overthinking it, and I like a fight or flight kind of thing, and I couldn't fight anymore. So I ran away from healthcare and I jumped into reselling.
Well, one of the biggest challenges, if you're part-time reseller and you want to make that transition to full-time, mm-hmm. One of the biggest challenges is you got to be willing to give up that steady paycheck.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
You can count on that.
Yeah.
But when you take that off the table, everything squarely falls on you. I mean, everything, right?
Yeah. Yeah. That's what thank God my husband is super supportive, and he's just like, okay, we'll eat peanut butter and jellies for a while. Let's do this. Like, he didn't want to see me crying every day anymore.
That's
and how
awesome.
stressed out I was. And yeah, so he's very supportive.
It's okay. I cry too when I go to Starbucks and they charge me $10 for one coffee. I go home crying to my wife because it's her order. And Jefferson, you look like you work at Starbucks.
I do.
So please make my drink.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's a bar. Is it a barista?
Barista.
A barista.
Barista.
That might not be
Sorry.
such a bad
That's
job.
how I could relate to that story was the crying in the Starbucks. But
It's
I just
true.
cry at the price of Starbucks.
It's
Right.
true. Yes.
Samantha, do you have children or?
Yes. So I have 3 stepchildren that are grown and they have their own kids. And then my daughter is 17 and we actually move her into MSU next week. So
Nice.
well,
That's
no,
awesome.
she's going to Michigan State. I don't think that's
Yeah.
I'm
It's not very
a
good
U
at
of
all.
M fan. No, none of that.
Michigan.
Yeah.
Wolverine.
I'm all about the Wolverines, but
Mercy.
she's going to one of the best veterinary programs in the country. So
Well, let me tell you, as long as Michigan beats Ohio State this season in football, then I'm happy.
right? That's right. We had a terrible season last year, but we started the year beating Bama and we ended the year beating Bama. So like it rounded itself out pretty well. It was good.
Yep.
Yeah.
And as long as Penn State beats them both, then I'm okay.
Oh no.
Oh my God.
And as long as I don't have to hear about football, I'll be really happy.
Oh wow.
I'm
Okay.
with you.
My cousin was
Oh,
Penn State.
awesome.
He was a cheerleader in like 85 through 88.
Who was
My
a
cousin
cheerleader?
Mike, he was a cheerleader. He was on scholarship to college to be a cheerleader.
Wow.
In my family, I'm petite, so he's a big boy. He's like
Wow.
Was he a high flyer and they had to catch him?
No, I know he was the one that
He was supposed
They tried that once, and then that poor girl, she's still in a wheelchair. It was horrible.
Oh man.
So
I'd
Even
pay to
though-
see that though.
even though the locker room gives a sports connotation to it, I'm the only college football sports in general on the show. So I don't get to talk to them about my sporting teams. And,
We have more sporty people on the girl podcast than you.
Wow.
Wow.
well, it's refreshing that
Yeah.
you all are here and we can talk a little football because normally I'm
I'm
listening.
switching teams, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jefferson, pickleball's not a sport. I'm sorry, Jefferson.
If you come over here, you got to talk about books because, Alex is all about the books. And I'm like,
Libby,
I
that's
would rather watch paint dry on a wall.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go. That sounds perfect, Alex. All right.
Let's go.
We
I'm
got
just
this.
kidding.
We can do a draft right now.
Yeah.
All right.
Like a
Libby.
rough draft for a book? Is that what you mean?
No, like a draft, like a football draft.
Yeah.
We could trade teams here.
Oh, wow. We could do some shuffling. All right, Libby, give us your background, dear, and where you from and all that good stuff.
Yeah, I'm from like the Scranton, Pennsylvania area. I'm back here after many years, and I like to do everything the hard way. So I am an environmental microbiologist by training, and then I was a project manager for quite a few years. And then 13 years ago, I opened a brick and mortar consignment store, and I've been reselling ever since full time and supporting my family. I have 2 kids. One just graduated college, and the other is a junior in college. Yeah.
Wow.
You still
So-
have a shop now, or you? Sell
I
online
don't.
and
I
a
had
shop?
the storefront for three years, and then went all online, and I flippin' love it.
Oh yeah.
So
So
what,
that's my story.
what made you decide to change your business model from brick and mortar to online?
I had a crazy landlady that kind of forced my hand a little bit. So I closed the brick and mortar after 3 years, and I was like, all right, well, we'll just keep the online business going, which Molly was totally in charge of. And I was like, let's just keep the online business going while I buy a property and get a new store set up. And the online was so much easier and so much better than operating a storefront. I was like, I'm never going back into a storefront again. And that
A
was
lot,
that.
a lot less overhead, right?
Lot less overhead. So it was actually more profitable. I was making less, like, the gross revenue was less, but the profit was more. So I was thrilled. And plus I could get to all my kids were smaller at that time. So I could get to like the baseball games and all of that stuff. So it was great.
Okay.
Two questions I have. Can we hear the dirt about the landlady real quick?
Yes.
That sounds.
Oh, where do you even start? Oh my gosh.
Psychopath, maybe? No.
Would come in while there were customers in the store. I'd be she'd be screaming, carrying on about me stealing the light fixtures.
Did you at least
I'd have to have her, ask her to leave. I'd be screaming. It was just a nightmare. It was absolute nightmare. However, she was also very connected with the local police department. We lived in a small community, so she was very connected with the local police department. So they were always very hesitant to do anything or have her removed, because she was in violation of the lease for doing that. So yeah, it got really ugly. Really ugly. Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
Danny, you complain about eBay customers. At least you don't have to deal with that.
eBay customers are a cakewalk.
We have the opportunity to block them now, right?
No, I just have a crazy neighbor that lives across the street. Remember that, Alex? I got to live with that every day.
Oh gosh.
That's some good
Yeah,
stories.
it's just
Have you
training
told
you.
her,
It's
like-
training you for bigger problems and to be able to handle those eBay customers in stride, right?
Yes.
Is
When
your
you want to
business-
put the grip on somebody, go get a trespassing warrant and a restraining order against them, because that's what I've had to do.
Oh, wow.
Gosh, really?
I would get a taser gun that shot all the way across the street, Ben, and you can tase them from your front porch.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Don't get me started on that. I can go for an hour. But
Oh,
anyway,
Lord.
Are you still,
Molly,
Yes, sir.
tell us, my dear, give us your background and story.
All right. I am Southern born and raised and got married in South Carolina. And then my husband moved me to Pennsylvania where I met Libby. I was always in early childhood education area. And then Libby opened her store and called me up and said, hey, I had just finished a job and was kind of what I called a very early midlife crisis, trying to figure out what I wanted to do in the child care area. And Libby called me and said, hey, do you want to come be my internet sales manager and sell some items on the floor in an eBay store? And I went, I have no idea how to do it, but if it's with you, I'm in. Let's do this. So
That's awesome.
that's what happened. We started out part-time where I would just come in a few days a week, pull some things off the floor that I thought worthy of an eBay store and list them, to then I was in there full-time, 40 hours a week constantly and having a ball. And then my husband moved us back down south, now to North Carolina. And I've just continued to do the online selling for us. But now we have, if you go in our eBay store, there's a North Carolina shipping location and a Pennsylvania shipping location in our eBay store. So what you buy could come from either state. Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And you
And
guys just
love it.
It's all. Is it all consignment or?
no, I'm pretty much, I always say I'm about a 90-10. I do 90% reselling. I like to go out and source my items, and I have about 10% consignment. So where Libby's probably the flip of that.
Yeah.
Right. She's 90% consignment, 10%. Yeah. So
Can you walk us through how that works with the consignment and the people you're selling for?
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
girls.
yeah. Oh, can we role play?
Oh,
I love role play. Oh my gosh. Can
So
we-
does Jefferson.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Role play with Jefferson. There you go.
she always tries to get us to role play. Oh, Lord.
Let me go get my outfit on.
Okay.
wait.
I could get into this. All right.
Oh gosh.
All right. So go ahead. Pretend you want to sell me something, Alex.
Well, I don't
Or
roll.
you want me
It
to
was
sell something for you?
Jefferson. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I want you to. I don't know. Sell this. Let's sell this beanie right here. Okay. It's not worth much.
Oh, it's not
Well-
worth much. Okay. Well, I'm going to send you. So you have a beanie you want to consign. You want me to sell that for you. I'm going to send you my consigner agreement. And I'm going to say, do you agree to these terms? And if it is something we would sell, which the beanie is not, it doesn't meet our criteria. We go, like, we tell our consigners, like, anything $20 resale value and above is what we take. You would get 40% of the profit or 40% of the sale price if it sells. Within 60 days. After 60 days, the item becomes our store inventory, and we'll either donate it, continue to sell it, or, use it for a good cause.
So I would lose my item after 60 days if it doesn't
That's
sell.
correct. That's correct. Yep. So if you have something that is over $50 in resale value and you are interested in getting it back, you can let me know that when you drop it off, or let me know ahead of time and we can agree to those terms. But other than that, it becomes our inventory after 60 days.
We would come up with a set price. You guys would set the price. And
so we are in charge. I would be in charge of all the research. We research everything, decide on a fair market value, and we put it in the system. You can access it through your consignor portal. You just log on. You can see everything you have in inventory. You can see real time what is sold and how much it's priced for, and if it sells, how much it's sold for, and whatever your running balance is that we will automatically pay out at the end of the 60 days.
Okay. Do you want 2,000 books?
No.
Are they above $20 in resale value, Alex?
Yes, they are.
Oh, well, you know what? Maybe I will send you over that agreement and you can take a look and see if the terms are, agreeable to you. If they are, then we'll proceed and we can figure out whether you're going to ship me the books or whether you're going to drop them off at one of our locations.
What if someone lowballs offer on it? Like, how you guys accept most offers, or just reasonable offers, or only the set price that you put it at?
For consigned items, we will accept, whatever we see fit. Our goal is to get it sold for you within that 60 days. So if we get any reasonable offer, we will take it. We will also run sales. Like, the price is totally up to our discretion, because it's our job to get that sold within 60 days. And we take that very seriously.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good deal.
I do it a little bit differently in my consignment business. I am also the majority consignment, just because we have a Goodwill here and it's the only Goodwill for 100+ miles. So I can't source, and it's winter most of the time. So there's not a lot of garage sales or flea markets.
Why the hell do you live there?
That's what we keep saying. Like, get out of there, Samantha.
I keep telling her my neighbors just put their house on the market.
Yeah. I'm close to the border, so you guys will be the ones laughing. But I love it up here. It reached 82 degrees today, and I was like, it's too hot. It's just too hot. I need to move.
I need to move there.
Yeah. See,
anything over 70 is too hot for me.
Right. Yes. The majority of the time it's 70 here. It's great. Except in the winter when it's like -30.
I was going to say the majority of the time, like the majority of a month, maybe.
Here's the thing, though. When it gets super hot, you really can't do anything about it. When you're cold, you can keep putting on more clothes and bundle up, right?
That's right. There's just more bonfires, and I have a snowmobile. I can have lots of fun. There's things. Awesome. It's fine. There's a wood stove in my ice shack. It's okay.
I'm sold. Can we go ice fishing?
Yes. All the time. I'm surrounded by water. You can't go more than like 5 feet here without having some body of water. So yeah, I can touch 3 Great Lakes in a matter of an hour.
Wow.
That's cool.
Well, tell me more about this consignment portal. Is this something you created, or how does that work?
No,
go ahead, Samantha, since you were talking about it.
Yeah, we use SignCloud. That's a software company, and they specialize in inventory management. It doesn't have to be consignment. Like, I use it for all of my personally sourced stuff as well, and you can put in what your cost of goods was and all that kind of stuff. But they really cater and fit well for us, because we can set expiration dates. We can run certain reports. They have the portal, so the person just puts in their email address and they can see all of their items. And then it has like 2-click payouts. So I just click that I want to pay them, and it sends them a secure email with a link, and they can have their stuff direct deposited. Or they can print a check. It's so easy.
Easy peasy.
Yeah.
Over the years, I've had people approach me. Hey, Ben, if I bring you this, this, and this, do you think you can sell it on eBay for me? And I've always shied away because I'm thinking, well, I'm the one, they're wanting a percentage of the sale. And I'm thinking, well, I'm the one really doing all the work.
Yes.
Why would I want to give you any percentage if I'm going to research it, take pictures, write descriptions, store it, package it up, ship it?
Right.
I don't know. I mean, to me, that's just me. I want to keep every little penny that I can get.
But it's
So
free
that's
inventory
why-
too.
That's
Yeah.
why we earn 60%, because I know, a lot of people do 50% or 40%. We're like, we earn 60% because we
Mhm.
know how much work goes into it. And between both business, I mean, people always go, do people balk at that? No, they don't. They not at all. I mean, Samantha recently increased hers from 50 to 60 and nobody balked. They were like, you deserve it, right?
Yeah, I had clients messaging me and they're like, "Oh, that's so great that you're giving yourself a raise. You really deserve that. We appreciate what you do for us." Like,
Yeah.
because my people, they drop stuff off to me on a regular basis. Some people it's monthly or bi-monthly. Some people it's weekly. Like it's, yeah.
Wow.
So the reasons that we think are important for you to be consignment ready, at least have that agreement printed out and in your toolbox in case somebody does come to you like that, is, you might get somebody that comes in with some real bangers, and to miss out on that opportunity to get that money when you're not having to put a penny out for it. I mean, think about that. It's no monetary risk for you to accept those items from them. So if somebody comes to you with a banger and you're not ready for it and you miss out on the opportunity to sell that and make that 60% for zero income, you're putting zero in, you miss out on that.
Or what we usually see is people that are not consignment ready and don't have that in their toolbox. And then they end up in an opportunity like that and they make all the wrong choices and all the wrong decisions. Oh yeah, you know what? I'll take 20% of the sale. They're not thinking about an expiration date. Like, the agreement is very, very simple. Yeah. And just to have it ready, because that's when people come to us. Oh, I really screwed this up. I got into this bad situation. I think that's part of why consignment gets a bad name, is people are, you're doing your aunt a favor, or you have this opportunity you just can't pass up, and you're just in the moment. You don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
I've also used it as an opportunity when I'm outsourcing. If somebody has like a large table of high-end items, and maybe at that moment, what I've budgeted out to spend that week, I don't have to buy the table of items, but I want it. Mm-hmm. I give them my card and I say, look, if you're not selling these items, because maybe they have them way overpriced and it's a lot of luxury handbags, and I want to sell those luxury handbags, but I'm not going to give them the money they're looking for it. I give them my business card and tell them I do consignment. So if you would like to consign the lot of these items, I have an agreement we can look over, and I will 90% of the time bring more money your way than you selling it at a yard sale. And so it's another good way to buy.
And the way we have it set up with expiration dates, so I do a 6-month expiration date. I listed on their accounts for 6 months, and then after that it becomes my inventory. The way we have that set up, like they're pumped. Okay, they consigned those luxury handbags with you, and they made a couple grand in a couple months, which is way more than they were ever going to get at a garage sale, and they're pumped. And now 2 of those didn't sell, and now those, when they do sell in a year or whatever, because they're more long tail. Mm-hmm. She gets to keep all of that, and everybody's happy.
Yeah, all that money is in my bank at that point.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
I mean, that's why we have 14,000 things in our eBay store at this point.
Yeah, you guys hang on to everything. I
hang on to everything.
I liquidate my auction Facebook group. But yeah.
So you all just do static. Have you gotten into the world of live selling yet?
Libby and I definitely got into the world of live selling.
Oh, yeah, for a couple years, every Thursday night we did resale therapy, and we were into live selling, and it was awesome, but it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
I still miss it. I was just talking about it the other day, and I'm like, I miss my customer. Like, I miss that. But
so why did you get away from doing that?
Because it was Q4 and I needed to make a significant amount of money, and where most of my money comes from is eBay. So I just went all in last, Q4 on eBay to hit our goal for the year. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Just a business decision. Money talks.
Right.
Were you selling on Whatnot?
No, we were using like a live selling software, so it would broadcast to Facebook, Instagram.
Okay.
We had an app. We have an app for our business, so it would broadcast to those places.
So when you done that, did you have to pay any fees, or did you escape having to pay fees?
Fees, like for the software, there was like a minimal fee. What was it, like 3% or something?
Yeah,
maybe.
I think so.
The broadcasting software is called Comment Sold, and then it was called Video. Yeah.
But you didn't have to pay any fees associated with your sales.
No.
I'm just like going back through my head. No, we didn't. I mean, like 3%. I think it was 3% or 3.5%. Yeah, something like that.
And this
Yeah.
will connect to Facebook. Can you live sell on Instagram doing this then too?
Yeah, it's
Yes,
Facebook. You can do it all simultaneously. Facebook, Instagram, and at that point, you could broadcast to YouTube, I believe, as well. Although the comments, the comments when somebody was buying something
Wasn't coming through.
didn't register automatically. Like on the Facebook and Instagram, people would comment sold like number 76, and it would automatically like add it to their cart.
Is that program still in existence?
Yeah, it's VIDEEO or Comment Sold. They have two different programs now. So Video works off of Shopify. It's a Shopify app. It is, and there's a free version of it. Yeah.
Will it connect to Jefferson's Feet Finder account?
Yeah.
You might have to ask their tech support about that, but if it's lucrative,
I already get tips, so it's fine. It's good.
Just the tip of the little toe.
I tried reselling with my feet. It doesn't work very well. I don't know. How are you going to hold up the item?
Now this is real. This isn't even role playing. This is crazy.
No.
that is a good way to write off your pedicures, though. I like where you're going with it.
He loves,
I
and
think
you know what? Jefferson loves pedicures too.
Yeah.
I
We
do
had a
get
whole
pedicures.
discussion
Why
on
would
the
you
As-
not?
podcast.
As he should. They're amazing.
What's wrong with that?
This locker room podcast is nothing I expected.
Yeah.
What did you expect? Because we ain't
I
done yet.
expected like a bros locker room.
Well, we
You're the
ain't
wrong
got
place
there
for that.
yet.
Jefferson's super fancy. Look at that house.
A little-
Super
a
We
fancy.
little-
have pedicures. We have guys that don't care for sports
Don't
that
care for
much. Like
sports.
this
I know
is
where
crazy.
this is like the
I just don't
Twilight.
like football. I like hockey.
I
prefer
don't-
flower
Real
arranging.
man sport.
Pedicures,
Jefferson likes LARPing.
Yeah.
Oh,
I do like
God.
LARPing. What's wrong with that?
So this is what we're going to do, Libby. When we go to this event, we're going to get the guys, and we're all going to go get pedicures.
Nope.
Oh, yes.
Me and him are good.
We're
Jefferson.
setting it up, guys. No,
No, you didn't let me give my point of view on that. I don't believe any man ought to do pedis and manicures. I think it's
I don't let
crazy.
anyone touch my toes. So
A friend of mine, he's 2 years younger than me, and he goes every 2 weeks to get a pedicure, and I'm like, you're just freaking weird, dude.
Listen,
See,
my
this is what I
husband-
expected of the Reseller Locker Room podcast. Right
My
there, Ben.
husband Ben feels the exact same way, and I tell him, without fail, every time I go in there, some big burly construction worker guy comes in and pulls off his big old, metal tip boots and puts his
Okay.
feet in water every time.
I'm going to give you a classic locker room comment to this subject. Are you ready,
Okay.
Libby? A man should only get a pedicure only if his woman is into sucking his toes. If she doesn't do
But
that,
yeah,
and that's not a
but
little
yeah.
turn
We
on,
wonder
then
why
it
he's
doesn't
single.
matter getting this money spent on your freaking toes. It's stupid.
well, you're gonna
All
clean
right,
all the,
all right.
the
I
taste
can
off if
actually
you do
agree
that.
with
You're gonna clean all the.
Yeah, I would say.
What about
I
the
think
toe
you're missing
jam?
the point.
Oh,
I usually go
please-
with that
please
with my
never-
wife to do that.
Please
I
never
don't
have a reseller dating app associated with the Resellers Locker Room podcast, okay?
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
oh,
So,
Lord.
I forgot what we were even talking about before we got off on that rabbit hole.
I'm too busy thinking about my feet. It's a problem. He's got, yeah.
So consignment. So I have
So
a Facebook
consignment.
auction group, and I don't get charged any fees either.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Wow.
True.
in my auction group. So when I take stuff, I don't tell people to have a minimum amount for things because I don't feel like the average person knows what that is. Like they think something's really valuable and then they throw something else away, and it's usually the opposite. So I just tell my clients just bring me stuff, and I tell them, like, I'll sort through it, I'll donate what needs to be donated, and I will auction what needs to be auctioned because that's normally my lower price stuff. And then the rest will go on eBay. Like, that's how that all works. And they're fine with it. They love it. So go ahead.
I'm trying to wrap my brain around when y'all were saying earlier, I think Molly was saying this. Like someone brings you a bunch of stuff and you tell them about the idea of consignment, and here's our terms. If you're willing to agree to that, I'll get 60%, you get the rest. Do you ever have people that just bring you stuff and say, hey, you can have it? Wouldn't you rather have it that way?
I do.
That does happen.
I want it that way. Sorry.
Yeah.
Tell me
What
why.
Backstreet Boys?
Yeah.
We were just talking about that last week. Backstreet
Right
Boys.
in my head.
Stop.
Always want it that way. The freeway.
So yes, we do have that happen. And and I think Samantha does this too. We do have charity accounts also within our business. So a lot of times if somebody comes with something like that, we will ask them to look at the list of the charities that we represent and to pick one of those to put those items on. So
Y'all thought of everything.
List them in those items, and then money goes, what's made goes to those charities.
Yeah,
So the
I've done.
Two is that those charities themselves will then advertise to their supporters, if you have items that you don't want anymore, take them to this consignment business because they support our charity, your item. So, it's a great way to get items.
Absolutely.
Support a charity, or 17,000 of them, however many we have.
Right. Yeah, I've even done, like, when my daughter's trip to France last year, whatever, like, we did a fundraiser for that because people wanted to give me a ton of stuff, and it was like, I'll make her an account, we'll put everything on there, and then we sold so much we were able to donate the overage to another child so it could go towards their trip as well. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, my kid needs to go to France.
Right.
I want to pop in a little break, and when we come back into the next segment of the show, want to ask you three ladies what's your favorite things to sell, but we want to talk about what's coming up at the end of September. Ladies and gentlemen, the East Tennessee Reseller Meetup, September 26th through the 28th. Excuse me. Here in Greenville, Tennessee, affectionately called G Vegas. And the logos on your screen are anchor sponsors. They have donated $100 or more to this cause of all of us getting together absolutely free of charge to attend. And you can read those on the screen. And by the way, in the bottom right corner, the Consignment Chat ladies are one of our major donors. We appreciate the ladies doing that and being with us in this episode. And then the next screen is the individual sponsors who contributed $20 to the cause. And feel free to check any of those folks out, either on eBay, whatnot, YouTube, and all the social media platforms. We want to thank all of our supporting sponsors to help make this event possible. And if you would like to attend the East Tennessee Reseller Meetup, you can go to the Resellers Locker Room Facebook group page. There you'll find an event tab. Click on it. There'll be a link to sign up. It's free registration to reserve your seats. And if you would like to become a sponsor, you can click on the sponsorship link. Donate either 20 or 100, whatever you feel led to do. And then there are a couple people I have to mention that are not on the screen that are sponsors. Is Roman from YouTube. Roman Adventures is one of our $20 sponsors. And then Jeffrey Fisher came in at $50 sponsorship. So we want to thank all the boys and girls that made it possible to help us put this event on for you.
And all that money that was donated goes to pedicures for everyone that shows up at the reseller meetup.
It's actually winners of the beard contest. Those top three are getting pedicures.
Yes.
There we
I'm
go.
glad I don't have a beard.
Which, by the way, I have not tweezed a whisk of one of my hairs yet. So I'm entering because I'm letting these babies grow. You better watch out.
That'll be interesting. It'll be
Yeah,
interesting.
guys.
So
All
much.
right. So, Libby, let's start with you. We'll go one at a time. What is your favorite things for you personally that you like to sell?
I love to sell miniatures like dollhouse furniture,
Oh.
anything like miniature like that, dollhouse. I love everything about it. I don't collect it. I don't have a dollhouse. I'm not into that, but for some reason I love selling it. And it doesn't take
Awesome.
up much space either.
Awesome.
So,
Yeah, those are smalls for sure.
yeah.
All right, Molly, what about you?
Gosh, I'm between two. I think shoes are my favorite. All in all,
I've just been waiting for you to say shoes. Okay.
I so love the kitschy MCM stuff. I just love the modern
Man.
kitschy things. But
This,
shoes are probably my favorite to list and sell.
Man, that is
This
like
is-
on the bottom of the list for me. Shoes.
Oh, I love
Me
them.
too.
I love to
This is-
photograph them.
this is
Maybe
turning
if you
into
did
a
some with
foot
your
show. I
toes.
don't understand.
Matter.
Yeah, there's a
Selling
theme
Did I
here.
shoes.
There's a
forget to
real
tell
theme.
you ahead of time? You know what? Archie forgot to tell you about my foot fetish. I'm
Uh-oh.
sorry. Just to let you
This
know.
is why we're talking about the pedicure and all that crap then, right?
I'm kidding. I do not. Libby will be the first to tell you. Feet.
Do you model all the Birkenstocks you sell then, or sandals?
Oh,
Let me tell you something. If you dare put a real foot in a picture of an item you are selling, you are out. No, I don't
She
want
will-
anybody's foot in a shoe. No,
she will quickly screenshot the said gross foot in a Birkenstock and make
And
sure
send
that
it to the
we
two of them?
also have to see it.
Wouldn't that
Yeah.
be a listing on Depop though? Because everything lists on Depop, they're all modeling everything that they list on Depop. I noticed, or they used to. Maybe it's changed over
Depop
there.
is a whole different breed of people.
Yeah.
Does
It's a
anyone
whole different
sell
breed
on
of people.
Depop?
When
Well,
I first started selling on Depop recently, because my husband insisted he wanted us to branch out there, and he has his own full-time job, but he loves to put himself into our business because he thinks it's
I was
fun.
gonna say, what's the correct term for that now? Because he's literally taking over everything.
He's not just a
Listen.
shipping manager anymore. Yeah.
No, he was my shipping manager, but now he's like, I don't know, he's like about to be CEO and take it all over. Like, he's telling Libby when she gets messages now. He's like, your eBay message? No.
wow.
I'm glad my reselling business is separate.
But one of our first Depop, he was like, let's do it. I'll run it. I'll do all the cross listing over there. I'll do it all, but I want you to open a Depop. And I'm like, I don't want anything to do with Depop. I'm focused on eBay, Poshmark, and Etsy. I'll do it. All right, you do it. One of the very first messages we got was from somebody, and it started with, bruh, what's up with this? And I'm like, what am I talking to my 23-year-old? What is happening here?
Yeah, definitely younger kids over there that want to buy band shirts from the bands I grew up listening to, but they actually haven't listened to the bands before. That's
Those
who's over there.
imposters.
Right.
My
Well,
nephew recently went to see AC/DC, and when they were in Detroit a few months ago, it was his birthday present. He didn't even know who they were. Now he's like, AC/DC is my favorite band, and I'm like, you don't even know. You don't even know.
Oh my gosh. Since we were talking about feet pictures and shoes and pedicures,
You're the one bringing this back.
I know.
Well,
that- yeah,
I gotta-
now
I gotta-
we're getting to the root of the foot thing.
Right.
Yep.
oh, what I'm about to tell you is so gross, but
Thanks for sharing.
it's interesting.
The title of the video, "Playing Footsie" was the Consignment Chat.
Playing footsie. Yeah.
Yes.
So I've been on eBay since it started. I had dial-up internet, and there was less than 1,000 items on eBay, and it was auction only.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if I would say you're not allowed to do this anymore, but there for a long time, you were allowed to sell the following: women's used socks and footies.
Gross.
And if they're dirty, the better they are, apparently, because they bring more money. Because you have the imprint of the foot and the toes, toes. You know what I'm saying?
Did you sell
They
these?
were listed on it, and they were selling.
We did.
So yeah,
You
you were
just
the
get us
seller
yours
or
so
the
you can show
buyer.
us.
Because back then there wasn't that many items on eBay, so you're looking at everything. It doesn't take long to scroll through about 1,000 items when you're just looking to see what all's for auction.
And there were people like, okay, I can't afford that vase, but hey, I can afford these dirty socks. I'll buy those.
Maybe you could go in there and just find your single sock that you're missing.
Oh,
True.
there you go.
The one that the
Yeah.
dryer ate. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did just sell a dirty old sock on eBay. However, it was from the 1860s,
Oh.
I think. Was
So
from an old steamer
did you
trunk, but it was a dirty old sock.
Ben's socks?
Yeah.
What's that?
You consigned Ben's socks?
Yes, yes.
Hey, I don't wear socks.
Oh, that's even worse. You do need to
Well,
go
honestly,
get
I don't.
clean your damn feet, boy.
I don't in the summertime. It's too friggin' hot.
I know,
I'm
but
not
that
going to
makes
be
your
able to
feet
help but look at
stink.
your feet when we go to Tennessee. Like this is
Okay.
like
What
At the
is
meetup, I'm going to wear white tube socks up past my knees. How about that?
That's pretty
New,
gangster.
new merch idea for Consignment Chats. We now need socks, so that
What is
we can give them out to people.
I'll
What is the
work on
difference
that.
between a sock and a footy, though, or whatever you said, Ben?
A footy is it doesn't come above your ankle bone. You can actually wear them in your shoe, and you can't see that you got socks on.
Okay.
You know,
Isn't
like
it
the little
just
tennis
called a
sock.
short sock?
A no
Yeah.
show. Yeah.
It has no upper neck to it.
Oh, socks now have necks. All right.
Well, you got the
I
footy,
just
the
want to let
crew,
all the listeners
tube.
know these words are not ones you want to use in for your description on your
do
site.
not
Exactly.
keyword using Rocky Top Pickers words.
They
Not
ain't
acceptable.
socks. They're footies.
You probably wear those socks that every toe goes into every one. Have you
Those
seen
are
those?
called
Oh,
frog
yes.
socks.
Frog socks.
Yes,
My brother wears like weird shoes like that.
they have the shoes where you can fit your toes
Yes.
into.
I
They're the
can't even wear
freakiest things I've ever seen.
flip flops. I can't
I've
stand
sold
anything in
those.
between my toes at all. The bugs.
I bought those things and sold them, and I can't believe how quick they sold.
I
Oh
was
yeah,
in,
we've sold like 1 million of those little foot sneakers.
I was in middle school when the toe socks were a big deal, and I had a lot of them.
Did you have the rainbow
Mm.
colored ones? That's what everybody wore,
Absolutely.
the rainbow colored toe socks. Yeah,
Yes. Yeah.
that was a cool thing.
Okay, Samantha, what is your favorite thing to say?
Oh
Toe-
yeah,
toe
we brought
socks.
the topic,
Toe
don't we?
socks.
We had a subject. I forgot about that. I love board games. It's not like my most lucrative item. I mean, over half of my store is closed and like all that. But I love board games. When I go sourcing, I go to garage sales and stuff. I pick up board games because I can buy a whole board game for like 50 cents or $1, and I can sell. I part them all out. I can sell.
That's
the
what I was
board.
going to ask you.
Yes, I love partying them out. When I
Shout
part
out
it
to
all
Wolfman Goodies in
Oh,
the
I-
board games.
And
I've never
Kevin,
heard I've never heard of that, but yes, when I can part out a game and sell it, individually for like $40-$50, and I only had $1 into it. So, and they're so easy to replenish. I had the strangest thing. I had 3 Scrabble boards, 2 sold on Etsy to 2 different people, and 1 sold on eBay, all within like minutes of each other one morning. And I was like, oh, okay, that's weird. And I told my husband, I said, I got to go to Goodwill right now. And he's like, why? And I was like, because I need more Scrabble boards. And he's like, how do you know they're going to be there? And I'm like, they will. And I grabbed 2 or 3 board games, like $1.99 a piece. And I'm like, okay, we're good now. I can replenish these. Like,
well,
Did the next one sell that quick? Or are they still available?
no, they're still listed. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
if you got
That's a good
the
plan.
very,
I got
if you
this.
got
I figured it out.
They're not the greatest sellers, but they don't take up a lot of space, and I really love partying out a game.
Nice.
well, if you can find the very first edition of Monopoly,
Yeah.
I mean the very first one,
Yeah.
the little dog and the top hat, and if you can find those pieces, they bring good money. If it's the first edition of Monopoly that they ever put out.
So what sells better than those are actually the wooden houses and hotels, because those are actually more rare. They keep coming out with so many different Monopoly tokens and all that stuff, but their pieces are always plastic.
Mhm.
And if you find those old wooden ones that actually,
Yeah.
or like the wooden sorry pieces, or the wooden
Oh,
pieces
she said sorry there,
oh,
just in case anybody didn't
yeah.
know what she said.
Yeah,
The wooden-
With his little
Sorry.
Canadian accent there.
Okay.
Sorry.
That board game with the little pieces. If they're wooden, they sell better.
You mean sorry?
Yeah.
Sorry.
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 Oh, can I tell a board game story? I haven't even had a chance to tell Samantha this.
Oh, your football one?
So-
Did it sell?
At a yard sale, I bought some sports games, which you know, Samantha. One of them was the NFL strategy game. And it ended up being like all new. So I listed it for $109. And this week, some guy sent an offer. And with his $40 offer, he said, if I could see better pictures of the cards, I might offer a little more. And I responded back that this is a new game. It was never played. The cards are in the pack sealed. It is what it is. It's new. So they're in mint condition. They're perfect. So I sent him like a $79 offer back, and he declined it. And literally within minutes of him declining it, somebody bought it. Boom.
Yes.
At the price of it.
Oh, isn't that the best?
Yes.
I
Oh,
like when that happens.
Snooze, you lose. Snooze, you lose.
oh yeah.
That's
love
awesome.
it.
I didn't know that's what happened. Oh my
Yeah,
god. I just
I
saw that it
told you.
sold.
Yeah, so
Oh, that's even
I'm actually
better.
not at my house right now. I'm at my cousin's who just had surgery, so I'm here helping her. So my husband immediately texted me and he was like, "Gosh, I love the eBay algorithm. That was awesome."
That is awesome.
He had declined, and within 10 minutes, somebody else bought it, fully bought it.
So let's jump into your podcast. Let's tell all of our viewers how that came to be and what you all do over there.
Oh, we do it all.
Yeah, we're for all resellers. How we got started though was there was nothing out there on the interwebs about consignment, right? And like we just saw people people are constantly asking us questions like, how do you do this? How do you know? Like, I don't know. And we're like, all right, well, there's not one, so let's start one. And so that's how we just started it one day. I mean, literally one day.
You found a niche or niche for those that are near Canada.
It's
Niche.
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 Okay.
Niche. I don't know.
It's niche.
Niche.
So
Okay.
you three started it together?
No, we did not. Molly and I started with a third partner.
Okay.
We started with another partner, and that did not work out. And so then we were the two of us. And then we got this amazing individual that entered our community and was listening to our podcast because she was quitting her job at the hospital and looking to go full time and wanting some advice and help, and became one of those star people in our Facebook community that was getting the badges for commenting on everybody's posts. And
Wow.
yeah, so then we talked her into coming onto our episode so we could highlight her and her life change in business. And as time went on, I called Libby and I said, I think Samantha would be a good one to add to our duo here. And she thought about it and called me back and said, I think you're right. Call her. So yeah, best decision we ever made. Best decision.
Wow.
Yeah. So I was like a creepy super fan that just like commented on all their stuff, and it worked. And here I am.
Yeah.
Wow, Samantha, you've been put up on a pedestal. I wish these two guys would do that with me. They just make fun of me all the time.
Oh, well, we do that too to each other, but
There's plenty of that. Yeah.
Do you have to pay $10 a month and you can't quit your subscription?
Jefferson's our creepy fan,
Yeah.
super fan over here. We still make him pay membership.
That's true.
I was talking to some of our Patreon members the other day, and they were like, eventually we'll just become such good friends we won't have to pay anymore. And they were joking around, and I was like, wait, do I have to stop charging Molly and Libby? And they thought I was serious.
I would pay.
Yeah. And in all seriousness, like when we go to other selling events that we've gotten to know other sellers over the years, like I think of Sarah Boynton's one of them that always says, I just assume the three of you live together. Like we just get along so perfectly, but yet we live in totally different states. We're all on the East Coast, but I'm in North Carolina, Libby's in Pennsylvania, Samantha's in Timbuktu, God knows where. And
Canada.
when we are together, it's like it just, for three females to get along the way that we do, it's crazy.
Well, you've got a good dynamic.
We
I
do.
wish we got along.
Thanks.
I mean, that's all.
I know y'all really.
He's like, I'm trying so hard.
Hey, I read a comment from last week, fellas. They said
Uh-huh.
that was the best episode they've seen yet, where it was just the three of us.
Oh, see.
Well, fine then. We'll just leave.
Yeah, what are you trying to kick off our guests?
Get the
No,
fuck
I'm
outta here.
saying last week's
Our-
show when it was
our-
just the three of us.
Our
Well,
live,
okay,
our live stream.
Everybody that's made it this far, you now need to comment and say, just kidding. These
Yeah.
ladies are the best.
Yeah,
That's what I
I
like
agree.
to hear.
Best
Well, this didn't
episode
exist till now,
ever.
so we beat it.
Right.
Very next
right.
week.
Yeah, we Alex and I met Jefferson when we went to the Highway 127 sale, which here in Tennessee it runs through Crossville,
Mhm.
which is in between me and where Alex lives. I live in the east side and he lives on right near Nashville there. And we went down, the locker room rented an Airbnb house for the week. I mean, we went before the weekend of it starting. Yep, old Jefferson shows up over at our house with his big stashes of liquor bottles, and I was like,
Man.
boy, this is going to be something at these after parties late at night. And it
He brought
was.
these
Yeah.
full of liquor.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Come on,
Yeah, I made
Oh.
old fashions and brought old fashions. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Well,
Oh, see?
we're gonna have a little retreat in Denver in October. So if you want
Nice.
to join that,
Feel free.
it's pretty exclusive, but I mean, I feel like you would fit in.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm a mixologist. I'll bring my own. Yeah. Yeah.
There
Yeah.
we go.
That's cool. Well, you'd mentioned, Molly, about you attending meetups. What meetups have you all attended so far since you've been in reselling?
Boss Reseller Remix. We've done what 3 years now, Libby.
Yeah.
We did the
We attended 2 boss resellers. We spoke at one of them, so 3 altogether. Yes.
Yeah.
See, we don't get asked to speak because nobody trusts us with a microphone.
you know what the new thing is? One year we were asked to speak at that and at the List Perfectly did their camp listing party. We went to that in Arizona. They asked us to speak at that. And then this year we've been asked to be the greeters and to give out the gift bags. So we did that when we went to Nashville. Ray
Door
called-
greeters.
Mhm.
Yeah, we're the door greeters. So apparently they want us at the front. They want you to see us first. So we did that at Boss this year.
It's a good way of looking at it.
Vicky and Katie wanted us at the door, and so we did that and gave out name tags and gift bags. And then Ray called and wanted us to do the Nashville, so we did the greeting and giving out the bags and the checking you in. So
But nobody's
seems
handing
good.
us any more microphones. That's not.
right, they take that away.
Well, this is why we're having our own meetup, because we'll have control of the mics
There you
ourselves.
go. There you go.
we
and
can
then
hire them to hand out the bags too, and we'll give them a microphone. They
there,
can do both.
there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
You know what? You guys would be a good fit on our Q&A panel so that you can speak
Mhm.
on the subject of which you've talked about tonight, consignment, and why it's a good fit in reselling. So if you would like to do that, let me know, and we'll put you on the panel.
Oh, there you
All
go.
right.
I
Libby?
won't be there.
Ben, I
Samantha's-
just want to let you know that I've been asked to speak multiple times, but no one can afford me.
And there you go.
True.
Set your
No.
standards. Know your terms ahead of time. I like it.
Know your worth. Know
Yes.
your worth.
Yes.
Well, it's late in the show, so most people just tell me to shut the fuck up. So, you know.
He waited 52 minutes.
We had
52,
one
53.
rule.
We had one rule.
One rule.
I'm not good with rules. He'll blink.
Okay.
Almost
and
didn't
there's
have
one
that
more.
at this.
We went to
FlipCon.
FlipCon.
We went to
We went to
FlipCon. Molly
FlipCon
and I.
in Charlotte for the final FlipCon. So
Okay. So you've experienced different kinds of styles of meetups, right? You know, Boss was more of a set down classroom style, educational. You've been to Nashville where it was a big cluster.
Mhm.
And it was so much fun, though. I just
So
wish
much fun.
I'd have met
Yeah.
you all.
I know. We're making up for that though.
How did we not greet? How did we not greet them?
Well,
Like,
We had to have
also-
greeted you and given you your bag, but it was one after the other after the other. So it was
We-
Well,
we
We
were
also
there
wasn't paying
before the
attention
event
to
happened.
like the game
Yeah.
show on stage and stuff because we were a part of that. Like we
yeah,
were
the-
in
we were the
a lot of
girls
things.
walking around with the
what,
items.
what did you say, Alex?
Oh, I said we came early though too to help Ray set up. So I don't even think I ever went
Okay.
through a line.
So
Yeah, we
were there
put
early.
together swag. We put together the
I was
bag.
helping
We were
with the swag
putting
bag
together
too.
swag too.
So
we were
we
standing.
Well, I
stood-
mean, that was pretty intense. We were all standing
lot-
there, like just
We were at
trying to
the
get it
pool
done.
table.
So I wasn't looking up to see who else was doing it. I was just
right.
Isn't
I-
that
I-
funny
I-
though? We literally
helped-
were probably shoulder to shoulder doing all that.
Yeah.
right.
Well, it's important now. We're going to be approaching an hour right here. I wanted to get your thoughts on the East Tennessee meetup, what you look forward to, and maybe draw some comparisons over the ones
If
you
it
have.
goes over an hour, the podcast explodes, Ben.
Oh, I'm just, you know how I have to be mindful of the time. But anyway,
I totally get
I
it. I'm with you.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
thank you. So, go ahead.
What I'm most looking forward to is getting to know you guys. No. What I
such a
really
sucker.
love about it is everyone that I go to, you always meet a different group of people.
Yeah.
And everybody brings something to the table. I have never left an event with anybody that I haven't left learning something that I didn't know before. And to me, that is priceless. And this community is such a wonderful, supportive, fun community that I look forward to that more than anything. Just
Well said.
hanging
Yeah,
out.
I
with
have to
everyone.
say, like the connections and having the time to connect with people, and just it's amazing to walk around a room and talk to other resellers because they want to talk reselling, not like the rest of the world. It kind of like glazes over, you know, like you're like, oh, and guess what I saw? Like, oh God, there she goes again. They're like, oh, what did you sell? How much did you sell that for? Where'd you get it? You know,
Yeah.
it's
If
really
she
fun
mentions
and
those Raggedy Ann dolls one more time, I swear to God.
whatever.
I got you. Well, yeah, building the relationships. I mean, I know that, you know, we were doing this show for almost a year, and Alex and I and Shane and all of us that were in the locker room at the time had never met in person until we rented that house. And then we came out of that whole week, the relationship dynamic changed because you got to have some one-on-one FaceTime with one another.
Mhm.
And yeah, that's the valuable thing.
Yeah.
Me, you know, this is kind of how this meetup idea started. It started over a year ago after the 127. We had said to each other, hey, why don't we just plan a couple of days over the weekend or something where we just get together? And the plan was having Alex and the guys come here from the show and hang out with me for a few days. And then, of course, trying to manage everyone's schedules can be crazy.
Mhm.
So that never did happen. So, you know, technically, we're not going to be celebrating our 100th episode on this channel during the weekend of the meetup, but we are going to celebrate the 100th episode that weekend. Because, but anyway,
Yeah, that's a milestone. You better celebrate it.
yeah.
Yeah.
So the point of me saying all that is the relationships and the friendships you solidify by going to these meetups is what's most valuable to me.
100%.
And so yeah, we're absolutely looking forward to lots of shenanigans. It's going down.
We like shenanigans.
And speaking of meeting people, you ladies have actually got to hang out with Archie in person.
Oh yes, yes.
Oh yeah.
Me and Ben still haven't got to hang out with Archie.
Yeah,
no
Jefferson
way.
had,
Crazy.
no, Jefferson hadn't, none of us. Huh?
I mean,
Wow.
he's not much to look forward to, so I don't know. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. We love Archie. We
We
love
all
Archie.
love Archie.
Yes,
I
I'm
mean,
actually sad that I won't. be there.
Molly's his favorite. Let's be real about this. Like, let's
Oh,
just
so is
address
Archie?
this
Are
right
you
up
not
front.
coming, Archie? Because she's not coming.
Huh? I'm coming.
Yeah.
Samantha's
They-
not coming.
They're coming. I'm not. So
I mean, I
Aw.
think Molly, you're the reason Archie's actually making the trip. So
No.
Wait a
Archie-
minute now.
No,
He
Archie's
told me I
not-
was.
No, he's coming for
But
them.
he just called me and told me I was.
and Molly's
Get off
his
the phone
favorite.
with
Just guys get used to it. Get used to
Listen,
it.
we adore Archie.
Archie's the
and
best.
Mike Metco.
Yes.
We've really gotten to know them. We met Archie before Mike, but got to know them
And
even
Mary.
better together. And Mary.
yes.
I just they're our people. They're like us.
Mhm.
They're about giving and caring, and it's not all about them.
Yep.
They're loving, supportive, wonderful people. And I think that we all know this job, because most of us do this alone at home, can be very lonely if you don't put yourself out there and find communities like this and opportunities to get to meet others. And then you end up on things like this where you're Zooming, even if you're across the country, you're still spending time together. And, we've created that within our consignment chats also, where we have a Patreon and we do weekly Zoom work together times, but you have to have it. And I want to thank you guys for doing what you're doing, because anybody who puts these opportunities together, you won't even realize how many moments you've created by doing this and how many things you've changed in somebody's life by doing this. You won't even leave this knowing that, because there'll be a lot of people it'll happen to, and they won't even ever tell you. But I'm telling you, it happens, and we appreciate your time. I used to do events for a nonprofit, and I know how hard events are to put on. So I just don't want to get out of here. I know we're getting beyond our hour without telling you guys thank you. Like, it's not, it is seeing what you're doing, and we appreciate it. And any way we can help you, let us know. We're happy to help.
We appreciate the three of you, and of course all of our other sponsors, and I have to give a big shout out to Mike and Mary. They're on our planning board with us three here, putting this event on. Mike and Mary have been so valuable.
Are they on the planning board, or are they the planning board? I'm not sure.
Well,
I think it's Mary's event. Mary's event, right?
I tend to delegate a lot of stuff to Mary, and she wants to do it, so I don't feel that bad. But
She's
we love them.
amazing.
We love them.
Yeah, they
And
are
so
wonderful people.
she'll probably cry, or Mike will, when they see this segment of the show, because they're that kind of people. But still, we do love and appreciate both of them.
They know how we feel
And
about
when-
them too.
The best thing is when you get to meet these people online and chatting with them in lives and journals, and then you go to a meetup and you get to squish them in real life and give them a big
Squish 'em.
hug. I love it. I love it.
And you get to get pedicures together. Oh my God.
Come here. Oh my gosh.
I
Just
had to
ruined
say
a good
that
moment right there.
before we go.
Come here, let me squish you. Yeah.
We're squishy.
No pedicures. No pedicures. We're not giving out any free gift certificates for pedicures. So anybody out there watching thinking they're going to get gift certificates for that, wrong.
I think we should have one as a giveaway now.
We
That'd
should.
be funny.
I do too.
Yeah.
I'll bring my nail file and my paints.
I was just gonna say if he does it, yes.
You know, it's like the face painter at the carnival, but Jefferson will be in the corner with that.
Taking nails down.
And since I'm recognizing important people, I want to go ahead and mention Archie. He and I became super close when we started this podcast, and we have a lot in common, because he and I are single, and everybody else, all of our other friends, are all married, even not in the reselling community, but in the reselling community and in our personal lives, everybody's married. And so it's awesome for people that are single to go to these meetups as well, is the point I'm trying to make.
Thank you, because there are no single resellers. Now look, I have Archie and I have Ben. Yeah.
Ben needs to
I
find a
always
single
say that.
reseller.
I'm like, am I the only unmarried reseller?
Yeah. And we're going to, I've not announced this, but I'm going to now. At the meetup.
Oh, did you and Archie get engaged?
Yes, him and Archie got engaged.
Come on, Samantha. That's a Jefferson comment right there. Question. Are you serious? No. Me and Archie are going to auction ourselves off for a date night with one of us.
I love it.
Oh my God.
No.
That's awesome.
Everyone that's coming is married though.
But
I'm
I mean,
You never know.
wait, I would still go on a date with somebody just to hang out with them.
Well,
to
yeah.
Zoom with them.
Yeah.
I'll bid $1.
I was going to
say the pressure's going to be on me then, right?
what are you
Like,
willing to do?
the only
Lady in the
female
house.
single reseller.
She's single.
might
You
be.
should switch spaces.
Oh, you are? I didn't know that.
Yes, yes.
Oh, wow.
They're going to
Oh.
go up
See,
there
now
at
the
the
pressure's
auction,
on to bid.
and they're going to say, how many single ladies are in the house? And poor Libby will be like,
Just me. Just me.
You're gonna have to outbid yourself and see which one you want to go on a date with. Then
I'm kidding. We're not going to do that, but I've been tempted. I've had the thought many times
That's funny.
of
To sell
doing that.
yourself?
But
Oh, I think you should. I think it would be fun.
yeah,
You should do
I
like
don't
a I don't know, thrifting date or something. Like
you know,
for the
we'd take all
right?
the money,
Take
the winning bidder, the money that they would bid, we would donate to charity, and
Mhm.
maybe a charity in the Moose Lodge. I'm a member of the Moose, and we give to charities all the time. So I thought, well, that's a pretty cool
The
idea.
money should just go to pay for your guys'
date.
date.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
No.
Anyway,
Well, resellers are a pretty cheap date, so you wouldn't spend much, I
True.
think.
yeah.
And-
And those
and-
watching, you don't need to kill me in the comments with all that I just said. But anyway,
That's okay. They're still going to be commenting about how great we are, right, guys? That's what you're
Right.
going to do.
I will tell you this. And because I have actually physically spoken to them, there is quite a few people in this town that are coming to this meetup that are not even or never have done reselling at all, but because they learned about me, they're
Mhm.
members of the Moose that I belong to, is what I'm trying to say. And
Okay.
because they learned what I do and how I do it, they started watching this show. They started watching my channel and other reselling channels. So they want to come to the meetup because they want to learn how to get into the reselling business. So we're
That's
going to
cool.
have brand new rookies
Awesome.
that's
coming
Love
to a
it.
meetup.
That's
the Q&A will
awesome.
really be good for those people too. You know,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
they'll have probably a lot better
Well,
questions too.
Yeah.
The consignment thing, I think, is a great way to get rolling in
Oh, it
the
is.
reselling business.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for those that can't make it to the meetup and want to learn about consignment, visit Consignment Chats on any platform, whether it's YouTube or Facebook. We have a private community. We are on Patreon, where we do private coaching sessions. We do accountability sessions. We have mastermind meetings. We do all kinds of stuff. So we are everywhere. Consignmentchats.com.
Awesome.
I'm glad you done that because I was going to have you do it. You done it for me. That's good.
There's our commercial right there.
That's it.
All right. One last thing, and we'll wrap it up so we don't keep you guys all night.
Mhm.
Jefferson, you already dropped the F-bomb here, so keep it clean. But I want to give Jefferson the time to ask an off-the-wall question, as he always does. So
love
what do you have tonight, Jefferson?
So trying to keep it to
No pressure.
Yeah,
learning.
clean.
What's the one
learning.
thing you always wanted to learn but you never did? Whether it's reselling or playing the guitar. What's the one thing you were like, I'd like to do that, but I never did?
Math.
Math? I like it.
I agree with that one. Yeah, math.
She married a banker, so she didn't have to learn
I
that.
married a banker. I gave him all my stuff before we even said I do. I'm like, here, take it.
Oh my god. Okay, be serious. Something I always wanted to learn but never did. I don't know. I do want to go skydiving,
Do it.
but I need to lose weight because I'm too fat to skydive.
That's happened to me.
So-
Everybody was going skydiving and they were like, I was like, yeah, I'll go. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta be under you gotta be under 150 pounds. I'm like, I gotta be in junior high school. What the hell?
right?
No,
I need
think it's
I need
under 2 or something, depending on who you're jumping with.
it's I was gonna go down by Detroit and it was like 200 or something
think
like
it's-
that.
it's
And I
two.
was like, well, that's
So I'm
great.
in 8th grade. Then, right?
So- right? I need to put that I need a vision board up here to remind me
Yes.
why I need to lose
Yes.
weight or something. Like I want to skydive. Like
Vision
yeah.
boards work. Vision
They do.
boards work.
They
I'm
do.
just picturing the imaging of your vision board. Why I want to lose weight, and it's you flailing through the air with a splat egg on the bottom. Like,
I'll
that's
just take, like, the-
why.
I'll reverse the vacuum and take a picture of me with my face going up and then yeah.
I went skydiving and I have pictures from the skydiving and it just looks like this. You can't see my face because the wind has hit my beard and that's all you see is beard in my pictures in my video.
That's great.
You're like,
On the
how
top
was it?
of-
I couldn't see a thing.
On the top of my vision board, it says, "Stay away from doing girly stuff." Pedicures,
with a
manicures.
bunch of feet pics. Like I don't think that's how that works. I don't-
But then
Reading
he
it wrong.
adds
You're saying
then
stay
he
away
adds
from girls.
highlights to his hair.
Yeah, well,
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
okay.
why. That's why you're single because
Yeah.
you just read the first part. Stay away from girls, and then yeah, got to commit to the full vision.
And now you're never mind, I can't say that.
Yeah. We're not reverting to picking on me now, okay? We about made it through this
That's
whole
the best
show.
part of the show, Ben. That's what I'm here for.
That's
What else
97%.
am I supposed to do? Yeah, what am I
Bless
supposed to do here?
Bless them.
I got nothing then.
Molly, you want to answer whatever question was asked? What Jefferson asked you?
Oh, I already told him math. You got to get the
Okay.
Math.
Libby?
Oh, I can't think of a single thing. I'm somebody that usually if I want to do something, I just go do it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Come on, there's got to be something.
There must be something, but I can't think of it.
Okay.
I got one. I want to learn to play piano. That thing behind Jefferson. I play
Yeah,
drums,
there you go.
guitar,
Mm.
some singing, but I've never learned to play piano.
Usually people start with the piano. That's
Tickle
interesting.
the ivory. Tickle the ivory.
Yeah, I was in a recital when I was like 6, and then I never learned anything else because the piano was so boring.
Well, I want to thank you ladies, number one, for coming on to the show here tonight or today or whenever you're watching this. And I want to thank you on behalf of all of us here at the Locker Room, being a sponsor to the East Tennessee meetup at the end of September. We can't wait till you guys get here and hang out with us. It's going to be a great time for everybody. And yeah, I'm just grateful that we're able to set aside some time to spend with each other. It's important. And so
Yes.
anybody got anything else before we go? Samantha's already gave the commercial where you can find the Consignment Chat.
Thank you guys for having us, and thank you
Thank
again
you.
for doing what you're doing, and thank you for having us on your podcast. This was a ton of fun. Ton of fun.
It was not what I thought the Locker Room would be at all. I'm very, very happy.
Oh, she was coming in with bad expectations,
I
boys.
was coming in with the ass and bro vibes. Like, I don't know. This is going to be
So what do you
a little
chicks
rough for
do?
me.
What the
What
hell?
y'all
Bitches
Well, we
do
need
this?
to-
What?
We need to come on your show now, and maybe we can rip a rug
Absolutely.
up over there. Maybe we can give you what
Absolutely,
you.
you do. Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah,
That is
for
going
sure.
to happen. Yes.
Who edits your shows?
Molly.
Molly, get ready, because with old Jeffy, man, you're gonna have to hit the
I
bleep.
only did that to me. But I am very good on when I have to be good. I mean, yeah, I can
You
be
can
I'm
good.
just-
control yourself when you need to.
Yeah,
See, that's like being
He
an
held it
early
in till
childhood
50
educator.
minutes.
You know how to turn it on and off. This is good.
Exactly.
Right.
Then
Yeah.
we'll have him over in our Patreon so that you can just
And then
do
I'll
it.
say
And
a
then
lot
you
of
let it
weird shit.
go.
Yeah. There's a lot of weird shit in there. It's fine.
Yeah.
He's done about
One time,
everything
I was
you can. He's done about everything you can do on camera, except turn to the side and pee in a jug, so he don't have to leave camera.
Okay, well you can't do that. in
I
our
wouldn't do
Patreon.
that.
That's
Let's
I
not-
wear
not
a
say that
catheter.
for our show.
I got class. If I don't go to piss, I just piss in the catheter. No, never mind.
I got class. We're just degenerates over here. That's all it
It'd
is.
be like a truck driver where they cut a hole in the seat
Yeah.
and they have a bucket
Should I
underneath
go
it.
ahead and take back what I said about the Locker Room podcast?
No, sorry.
A couple minutes
Sorry.
ago?
Yeah.
We were just messing with you.
Yeah. Also, I'm not inviting any of
Can we
I
you.
just
do
like
feel like I'm in a legitimate
my
Locker Room
other
right now.
half is feeling right at home now, because Jill says I'm a preppy trucker. So the trucker part's feeling right at home right now.
Yeah.
I'm confused. I don't know if you all approve of this show or you don't like it now. We've been waffling
we
back and
are
forth.
we are also still trying to figure that out.
Yeah. So
Me
am
too.
I.
This
Yeah.
has been so much fun. So much
Well, let
You'll
us
know
know.
if Samantha starts super fan stalking you. You'll know. You
Okay.
know how we feel. Yeah.
All right. Gotcha. Well, ladies, wish you the best of luck. We can't wait to see you at the end of September. On behalf of myself, the guys, and the gals, this has been the Reseller Locker Room Podcast. We'll see you every Thursday, 9 a.m. Eastern. Go out there and get her done.
Bye.